Hey, what's up? I'm here at Chalong in Phuket. I'm just a little bit away from the White Rabbit Beach Club, and I'm close to Rawai, and this is an amazing view here. And I just want to talk a little bit about my experience in Muay Thai here. Basically, for the last couple of days, I managed to get myself some type of like what's called folliculitis or folliculitis, something like that. I can't pronounce it now that I need to actually pronounce it, but it's like a little rash on the legs. It's kind of a form of staph. It's not really highly contagious, but as a result, I've had to stop training for the last day and a half. This will make day 2, and I was preparing for a fight next Friday. I've only been here for a couple of weeks, so it's kind of affecting the training. So there's a possibility that I might not be going into that fight, and we're just going to move the date, hopefully. But yeah, it's a pain in the ass, seriously. But gives me time to just kind of come around, look around Thailand a little bit more. I say Thailand, Phuket. This is the 4th time I've been to Thailand specifically, but the 2nd time here in Phuket. The first time was in April this year, April 2023. I was here for about 5 weeks. And I came specifically to really embrace and get into like more Muay Thai training. I also came with the intention to do Jiu-Jitsu at that point, but just found that my interest was really in the Muay Thai. Now, a little bit about me. I'm a Krav Maga expert, which means I'm a black belt in Krav Maga. Most of you probably know that. And I love Krav Maga for what it is, but I'm also very, very passionate about martial arts. I'm a martial artist. I've been training in different arts since I was a boy, and now I'm a big boy. And Muay Thai and BJJ and wrestling and MMA and capoeira are ones that I train in a lot, right? Just as much as I train in Krav Maga, right? So, I take that philosophy. I trained, like intensely in Krav Maga for so many years, trained and traveled, lived and breathed it, and I still do, but I also live and breathe other martial arts, and I bring what I can from the other martial arts into Krav Maga training, if it's appropriate, if it helps, and if it makes a student more holistically minded and gives them, more at the end of the day. So it's a modern approach at the end of the day. Now, coming to Phuket, if you're interested in Muay Thai, is a good idea. I've heard the Muay Thai in Bangkok and such is a little bit more intense, but that the Phuket Muay Thai is a little bit more relaxed. Now I can't tell you because I haven't been to Bangkok yet for that purpose, but I will in future. Now, most classes are run in the mornings, like from 8 o'clock, some earlier, and it goes for about 2 hours, 1.5 to 2 hours. Most places are 2 hours. And then you've got an afternoon session, typically from 4 to 6 as well in most clubs. You can do some personal training, which I would highly recommend if you've got some time to work with different trainers and such. But you'll find, irrespective of your fitness levels, that you're going to build your fitness levels as you go. So don't let that be something that stops you from coming here. I constantly hear people say, "Oh, I'll go there when I get fit." Nah, man. Nah. Nah, man. You come here and you get fit in the process. And that attitude never really works for anyone. Like, you just get into it, right? Irrespective of your level. I can assure you that if you come here and you train 1 time a day even, okay, try and do 2 where you can, or a PT or whatever, mix it up. But I assure you that if you come once a day for a period of 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe you'll have a 1 day off during the week. So instead of going 6 days, you'll go 5. I guarantee that your fitness levels are going to come up. You're going to get better at skipping, you're going to get better at running, you're going to get better at shadow boxing and fighting and sparring. And these are the sort of mechanics that you'll find in the classes. Typically, you'll start with like a warm-up, do some stretches, do some shadow boxing, move around, get comfortable in your own skin moving. Some people don't like doing shadow boxing, but I love it because it really helps you like fine-tune the details and become like an automated machine. Instead of just doing the strikes on the pads once or twice, you like really get into your own self. You can work your defenses and your counter strikes and all that stuff, man, which is great. And then after that, often you start doing the pad rounds, working the bag. You know, you might have 3-4 rounds in the bag, 3-4 rounds on the pads, working with the trainers. They're coming around, you know, when I say they're coming around, you're working one-on-one. But in the shadow, they'll also come around and like check you and help you out if you're not very confident with that. And then after you've done some pad, it's often like clinching or sparring, boxing sparring or Muay Thai sparring. Sometimes it's both of those, depends where you go. Where I train in Yak Yai, Radachai, mainly Yak Yai, we do pretty much clinching and sparring every session. And then after that, maybe some more shadow, maybe some stretching, some cool down and whatnot. But that's like a basic framework. Not everyone's going to follow that framework. Some people are trying to change it up. Yak Yai, where I'm training, Henry likes to change it up. So some days you'll get in and you run, some days you'll get in and you do skipping, some days you'll get in and you're like quick warm up and let's go spar. So, you know, it's good to change it around in my opinion, because it just makes you less the training less predictable, and you know, the reality of the fight is anything can happen, so it helps prepare the mind when you're changing things up all the time. Yeah, and then like you get up in the morning, you'll get to training, you'll have a quick breakfast maybe, you'll get to training. After training, maybe have a protein shake, chill out, go and do something on the beach, go for lunch, you know, hang out with your family and friends if they come with you, or make some friends. And you know, if you're like me, you like your solo time quite a lot, so you get time to just explore, ride around on your scooter or your motorcycle, which I'll make another video on at some point. And then come the afternoon, you might train again, and then, you know, have some dinner, and it's just rinse and repeat pretty much. Now, someone like me comes here and I really just immerse myself in the training philosophy. So my life here is very much training, eating, sleeping, resting, with a little bit of like getting out there and socializing where I can. But you know, I feel that if you come to this location, it's good to really immerse yourself. And yeah, depends on you. I'm not much of a tourist. I'm not much of a let's go out and spend 3 days checking out the sites. I can do it in one, and then after that I might do it every so often. Yeah, but anyway, there it is for today. Take it easy, guys. I hope you're well, and thank you.